Hi guys, SkyPoint here. I'm still having a really busy week. It'll hopefully get back to normal on Tuesday, but until then I wanted to share with you a quick video of a really satisfying match I had against an Alpharius player using Amon Tauromachian. So here's the deck which I'm using. I'm not going to spend too much time talking through it because it's pretty much the same as my previous video. The one thing I will say is after this fight I changed the deck to replace Wonders of Tisca with Void Engagement instead, and the deck has improved actually even more with that. But for now in this video, this is going to be the deck which I'll use, and let's go ahead and take a look at how this fight went down. So one of the nice things about using Custodes against Alpha Legion is with careful use of Sentinel, you can actually limit the impact of Alpharius forcing card draws. So I was putting away almost all of my cards because I want to try and get things with Sentinel. I did keep the Paragon Spear because it's so important for this deck. And this is perfect. With Diocletian, I get a strong Sentinel for my first couple of turns.
This is about victory, true victory.
Alright, and yep, it looks like I'm definitely going to need that Sentinel because he's throwing out card draws. Well, he's forcing card draws on me. Okay, so I'm just going to attack him and use up Wonders of Tisca just so that I can reduce the number of cards in my hand. Against Alpha Legion, it's usually, well, especially against Alpharius, it's a real disaster to not play every possible card, which you can. Okay, this is good. More Sentinel stuff is popping up. We'll play Diocletian this turn and just keep the pressure on Alpharius. There we go, so he's already starting to try to take down Diocletian. He did not manage to do a card draw on me, and with Sentinel I didn't draw anything myself. So let's activate the Paragon Spear because I will be needing that, and just keep that pressure going down on him. Okay, he brings out Jet Bikes, which he had created through his Alpharius ability, wipes my board, they go back to his hand, but he's got no more energy to force a card draw on me. Okay, into the warp. So he's clearly looking for some tactic, probably Pale Spear at this early in the game. Okay, 5 energy left here. So let's bring out Herculanus Sodality. Kill his guy there. And let's drop Preternatural Skill to heal myself and cut down the cards in my hand. So again, if Herculanus Sodality survives until next turn, because he's got Sentinel, I'm not going to draw a card. Although with the Jet Bikes which he has, it's a big if. There we go, there's his Jet Bikes. And he hits Herculanus Sodality, but again, he's got no energy to force a card draw on me, so that's good. There's a Wonders of Tisca, that's neat. Let's use my Lightning Blow, that's going to increase my attack and let me hit Alpharius twice more. So now we're going to be on even health. And let's just use a Wonders of Tisca. Maybe I should have used my Jet Bikes this turn. I felt like just keeping them. Whatever. Okay, so I'm ahead on health. Alright, and now he brings out a Ghost Legionary. Goes up to 4 health. And I draw a card for 5 health. Okay, so we're going to activate my Lightning Blow. And we're going to bring out the Jet Bikes now. Attack with the Jet Bikes, and crucially I didn't actually kill him with the Jet Bikes, meaning the Jet Bikes will not bounce back to my hand, which is exactly what I want. Again, I do not want units to be in my hand. Wow, okay, this one's going to be a bit tough. Lernian Terminators. Okay, but I lucked out. I drew another Jet Bike, so watch this. Jet Bikes go down, give them Moratoy's Wrath. That does unfortunately draw a card for me, but there's no way around that. And then I can use my first strike ability to kill the Lernian Terminators. Which I've got to do, otherwise whenever he draws a card, I'll take an extra point of damage. Okay, here comes the stun.
For the Emperor.
So he stuns me and he drops his own Jet Bikes. And attacks me with the Jet Bikes. Now this is good. With the Jet Bikes on the board, I can actually kill them permanently. So this time I'm going to play Eternal Vigilance. I'm also going to use Blood Game, so hopefully get Survivor. Perfect, I got Survivor. And let's just throw out the Shadow of the Throne to create another jet bike for me. That might be useful later. And perfect, another Diocletian. Okay, he could use the Harrowing at this point, but I think he's just worried that he'll spend 9 points and only do, well, now 6 points of damage to me. Wow, look at this. One of many. There's more healing going on. So far I think he's healed 10 points. And he's back up to full health. So wonder what that new identity of his is going to be. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to finish off his jet bikes. Next I need to get rid of that stealth guy, so we're going to bring in Diocletian. You know, I should have done it with Herculanus Sodality instead. Oh well. And let's go ahead and still drop Herculanus Sodality. I should have done it the other way around. Use Only in Death to kill Herculanus Sodality, and then activated Diocletian.
Hydra Dominatus.
Alright, so he stuns me. And he gives a secret order to my Herculanus Sodality. Draws cards for himself and for me. And he attacks me again. Alright. Oh, and he's now creating a copy of Herculanus for himself too. Fantastic. Alright, so I wonder what my secret order is. I didn't want to attack his Warlord in case it's Gamma Order. It turns out to be Alpha Order, and that works nicely for me. As I drop Michaela Coburnus and use the boosted attack to do a giant Auric Mortalis on him. And there we are. Nice. Lambda Thunderhawk, okay. Bye-bye to Michaela Coburnus. He draws another secret order. And he plays it on my newfound Alpha Legionary. There's some card draws going on, but again, I'm managing to keep my deck size conveniently small. Another Only in Deck. That'll be useful. So let's drop the Hunting Eagles, and we will wipe out his one guy with those. Not much I can do right now, so I'm going to accept sitting on 4 cards in hand. Oh, it's Autolon Score. Alright. Normally that would be pretty disastrous, but I have a plan now. All my guys are stunned, but I do have Only in Death, so by playing that on my Custodes, I managed to get myself a Telemon Dreadnought. Alright. So, Lightning Blow, and let's just keep that pressure going. The nice thing is, because I do have Eternal Vigilance in play, I'm actually healing a little bit every turn, which makes a difference. It helps me just survive and drag it out. Okay, he's one of manying. That's another 5 points of healing, so he's up to 15 points of heal so far. And there's a trap. And into the warp. Okay, he's really hunting for something. Alright. Asteroid Belt, so he's continuing to hunt for a particular card. And he generates a new identity. Ooh, Tribune. Now here's the thing, with these powerful troops which I put on the board, I ideally do not want them next to my Warlord. So I'm very deliberately keeping that Alpha Legionary between my Warlord and any powerful troops I put on the board. It's also why I'm not attacking with that Alpha Legionary. I want a troop on the board to be a shield. Oh, that must be what he was hunting for. There we go. Pale Spear. And Trap. And Alpha Legionary. Okay, another 5 points of healing. He's healed for 20 points so far. So yeah, Alpharius, not Alpha Legionary. And there's the orbital base. So with the Pale Spear, that's going to be a ton of damage to me. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7 points of damage. But I do have heal, so let's take a look. Alrighty, what do I do here? Let's use Moratoi's Wrath on the Tribune. Oh man, more card draws? I don't want to use card draws. Let's bring out the Lightning Blow and keep that going on him. Again, with only 3 cards in my hand, hopefully he's not going to be too tempted to try and harrow me. Instead, he uses the Thunderhawk gunship to try to wipe out the Tribune. He doesn't want to repeat of the last turn done. At least my Warlord unstunned, which is fortunate. Oh, there we go. There's that Telemon Dreadnought, which I needed. Okay. So let's drop the Telemon Dreadnought. That should be a pretty hard counter to whatever he can do this turn. The Alpha Legion, generally speaking, are a bit lacking in very hard removal. And they often don't put the neutral cards needed for that into their decks either. Okay, what's he doing? He's bouncing my Alpha Legionary back at me. Interesting. Well, he's got so many cards in his hand that Fortunate Veterans will be able to stun him. Let's turn on my board clear. There we are. With the spear, followed by Auric Mortalis. And do I want to throw out Blood Games? Yeah, let's take a shot at this. Do I get more Survivor? Nope, I get a False Flag. Great. So now I'm stunned until the next turn. But I do have another Dreadnought, so I've got that going for me at least. 5 cards in hand. Okay, Hunting Eagles, that's good. So I'm totally stunned and he's copying my deck, but what I can do now is use up 2 cards from my hand. So with Sentinel, I'm not drawing anything extra myself. Let's drop Fortunate's Veterans to stun Alpharius himself. There we go, that's nice. Eternal Vigilance on myself to get more healing going. I could have also gone with Hunting Eagles, but I decided I probably want healing. Oh, and there we go. Probably a good thing I didn't play Hunting Eagles, otherwise the Telemon Dreadnought would have killed them. Okay, and more copying of my cards. You'll notice, by the way, because his hand was full, the tactic that Pyramid of Hotep gave him couldn't be played. And now I've got lots of healing going on. Because I'm not drawing cards, the Ghost Legionary actually didn't do much for himself. Let's go ahead and finish off the Ghost Legionary. Now that he's used up the instrument, I don't care about having powerful units next to my Warlord. Oh, and he's starting to take deck out damage. Nice.
Yield.
Still concerned about the fact he hasn't used the Harrowing, which is why I am not playing any of my Lex Ultimas. Because I don't want a big hand of cards. Okay, there he is, healing himself up with my cards. Alright, let's take a look here. I think I'm going to drop out another... Okay, that's a nice, useful amount of healing. Let's drop another Telemon Dreadnought. One Harrowing will not be able to kill me yet. So let's go ahead and finish off his Pyramid over there. Oh, he's taking more damage now. This is pretty much over. He can't stop this at the moment. Converts into Omegon.
For the Emperor.
Gets a little bit more health out there, but I still have 13 points of damage available on the board. And is he about to give up on this? Nope. Okay, this is it. This is over now. Because I can just now use my Dreadnought.
You witnessed a secret. Now you must die.
There we go. There's the Dreadnought, and finish him off with the Hunting Eagles. Alright, so that was satisfying. That was against an Alpharius who pulled off pretty much almost all the tricks. He did a bunch of healing. He dropped an Autolon score. He used Pale Spear and Orbital Base. And, I mean, presumably he did, because he did deck out, he must have had both Harrowings in hand, but by keeping my hand size low, it basically meant that he would have been mad to use the Harrowing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that video. This will probably be my last one until Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'm going to be on holiday from the end of next week, and I will be throwing out live streams and videos like crazy. So, until then, Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, guys.